Ow! Yeah, I'm okay. Maybe. Hi, welcome. I'm happy you're here because in this video I'm celebrating 2 big anniversaries. It is my 2nd year of being a YouTube creator, and I'm also celebrating 10 years of being a cancer survivor. Before I jump into the YouTube stuff, I want to briefly talk about my thyroid cancer. Here's a photo of me right after one of my thyroidectomies. I was 30 years old and I was diagnosed with follicular thyroid cancer that had microscopically broken through to my blood vessels. So I had to have 2 thyroidectomies and I had the mega dose of the radioactive iodine. You may have noticed I have a scar on my neck here, right there, and that is from my surgeries. And at first, I was really self-conscious about my scar, and I always would look at people's necks when I was out in public, like not even thinking about it. I would just, instead of looking at their eyes first, I would look at their neck and then look at their eyes, which is pretty weird, but I don't know, maybe it's a thyroid cancer thing. But you'd be surprised at how many people have scars on their neck right there. I don't do that at all really anymore. Every once in a while I'll notice somebody has a scar, but I'm not self-conscious about it. And when I look in the mirror, it's just a good reminder to be happy and to live in the moment and to just try to grow and be yourself. So I'm really thankful I'm not thankful for my cancer, but I'm thankful for the things that it taught me. And yeah, I'm just really happy to be alive. So I think that I would be okay sharing my thyroid cancer story, like the details of it, at some point. My channel is more about sewing and crafts, and it's not about being a cancer survivor. So I would need to come up with some kind of thyroid cancer survivor craft. So something that would have to do with the butterfly, because the thyroid gland is shaped like a butterfly a little bit. So oftentimes you'll see a butterfly with thyroid cancer stuff. And so I'd either need to find some really pretty butterfly fabric or a fun butterfly craft to do that I would actually want to display in my house. And I haven't thought of something or found the butterfly fabric that I would like to use yet, but I might do that in the future. So if you're interested in more thyroid cancer stuff, let me know in the comments and I would be happy to talk about it and share more of my journey. Anyways, moving on. I cannot believe it's been 2 years already since I've been on YouTube. The years have flown by, and guys, YouTube is really hard for me. I'm not a social person. Just holding a conversation and talking can be difficult for me. So yeah, YouTube it's a stretch, and it's really good for me. I'm really thankful for my subscribers. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate the support. I'm also really thankful for the ways that YouTube has given me structure in my daily life. Why do I do this to myself when I'm an introvert? And am I a failure at YouTube since I've been doing this 2 years and I haven't hit that coveted 1,000 subscriber mark? When you're a stay-at-home mom, you don't interact with people, and it's really easy to get too comfortable. I am very comfortable staying home with my kids in my house. I'm very happy here. I've got my sewing, I've got my crafts. I do have ballet, which I get a little bit of social interaction there, but it's not the same as being out in public, in a public place where or like at a barbecue or someplace where you actually have to talk to people. And the more time I spend at home, the more my social anxiety grows, and it's harder to go and do things with friends. And it's nothing against them, it's just I need to practice talking. I'm thankful that I get to do this and I still can have a roof over my head and my children are well fed and have everything that they need. I feel very, very lucky. And I also love that I don't have to interact with people, and when I do interact with people, it's usually on my terms. And that's nice. The things that I struggle with about being a home parent is that you don't get a lot of alone time. And another thing that's hard about being a stay-at-home parent is it's hard to see your accomplishments. So you're constantly doing something, but you look around your home and, you know, say you got one project done, but you look over at, you know, the living room and it's a mess. So you got to go clean the living room, and your work is never done, and you can't really like step back and look at the things that you've done in a day and feel good about it, because there's always something more that you could do. And that's hard for me. I don't know if it's hard for other people, but that's really hard for me. I need to finish things. I need to feel accomplished. And I struggle with staying organized. I feel like I have to really focus on that, because I get distracted really easily. And if I don't focus on organization, on what I have to get done that day, then I'll just do little bits of everything and then never finish anything. With all of those things in mind, I said to myself, I should start a YouTube channel. I could help somebody, maybe, even if it's just inspiration, or if they learn like a tip or trick just from watching a sewing video. If one video helps one person, that would feel really good. A YouTube channel terrifies me, and I think that it's important to have things in your life that scare you so that you can grow and become a better person. YouTube channel would help me with that. And also, it's something that is just mine. I don't have to share it with my kids. Yes, my kids are in the video, but that's because we live in a 2-bedroom apartment and they're always here. Except for right now, because my partner took them out and they are on a walk. So I need to get this done before they get back. But you know, my YouTube channel is my own little thing that I have complete control over. If I don't want to post, I don't have to post. If I don't want to make anything, I don't have to make anything. But I also don't have anybody telling me what I have to make, you know? It's mine. I started my channel, and now 2 years later, here I am. I don't regret starting my channel at all. It's been good. From the outside looking in, you see that I've been doing this for 2 years. I only have like 304, I think I have, okay. So right now I have 342 subscribers. I've been doing this for 2 years, and a lot of people, especially on those like YouTube, Facebook groups and stuff like that, would think that that is a failure. So am I a failure? I don't think so, because I've gotten so many good things out of it. And every once in a while I get a comment saying that, you know, the video has helped them or they learned something, and those are really nice to see. I'm glad that I haven't had like huge growth. It's been slow and steady, and that's not a I don't consider that a bad thing, because if I logged in one day and I had like a couple thousand subscribers overnight, that would freak me out a lot. Like, that's so many people. If you think about it, not just as subscribers, but like actual human beings watching your content, that's a lot of people. So I'm perfectly fine with my 342 subscribers. You guys are awesome. I want to continue to have slow growth, like slow and steady. I think that's a good place to be. Would it be nice to hit 1,000 subscribers so that you could get AdSense and like maybe get some sort of passive income? Absolutely, that would be wonderful, but I'm not racing to get there. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Like, just putting myself out in the world is on YouTube is enough for me right now. As I've mentioned probably multiple times by now, YouTube scares the hell out of me because you are opening yourself up to criticism as well. I don't get a lot of criticism because my channel is so small, but like every once in a while somebody will put like a snarky comment, or I've said something wrong in the video and people waste no time to tell you that you said it wrong, which is fine, whatever. But as a YouTuber, you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay making mistakes. You have to be okay with people pointing those out. You have to be okay with people not liking you and with people unsubscribing from your channel. And that is one thing that I do struggle with. Whenever people unsubscribe from my channel, I think to myself, well, did I do something wrong? Like, why are people unsubscribing? But on the other side of that, if I look at it with a different pair of eyes, it's not personal. And you have to learn to you have to learn to make it not personal, because you do invest a lot of time and energy into your YouTube channel. But time is precious, and if somebody's not watching your content, then sure, unsubscribe. That's fine. But like every once in a while, especially if you get like a bunch of unsubscribers at once, it's like, oh man, I really suck. But you don't suck. It's not personal. They just weren't watching your stuff, or they're not interested in the videos that you were posting, and that's okay. That's just fine. And it's really good to have practice accepting that you're not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody's interested in what you're doing, and that's life. That's just the way it is. 2 years ago, when I uploaded my first video, which was actually the second video I'd ever made, the second video that I made specifically for YouTube. The first video was the bow video, but I posted that second, I believe. I just felt like the other video was better, so I posted that one. But anyways, I filled out all the stuff on the YouTube website, and I did all my tags and the descriptions, and I sat there staring at like the little post button in the corner, and my heart was beating. Took a breath, I posted it. I think all of us have those deep-seated insecurities, those terrible thoughts that you think about yourself every once in a while. Sometimes those thoughts are louder than at other times in your life. One of the loudest voices or tapes that play in my head is that people tolerate being around me, but they don't necessarily enjoy hanging out with me. And you know, maybe there's a seed of truth in that, because I'm very shy and it's really hard for me to open up. I've got to spend a lot of time with somebody to be able to relax and be around them and talk with them. I have those tapes in my head that tell me I'm not smart enough, I'm certainly not pretty enough, and I'm way too fat. And I don't feel like that's a very healthy place to be in. So with my YouTube channel, I am facing those fears. My channel is a big F you to all of those terrible things that I think about myself. So I'm trying to put something good out there and affect the world in a positive way. Is my channel a failure? No, at least not to me. What I get out of this is more than what a passive income could ever be. This is more important. I think there's a lot of things that I could do differently that would make my channel be more successful. I think if I narrowed down my niche to like just sewing or just crafts, I think I would have more subscribers. But if I did the same thing over and over again, it would kill my soul. And I also don't have the time or energy to manage 2 YouTube channels. 1 YouTube channel with a video every other week is plenty, and that's about all I can handle. So I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing, and I'm very happy with where things stand right now. Okay, so as a quick little recap, YouTube makes me feel brave. It gives me a place that I can look and see the things that I've finished, and I get a little serotonin boost every time I post a video. It forces me to have structure in my life and to plan my days and budget my time in a way that makes sense for my whole family. And I get to practice talking. So in my book, it's a win-win, and my YouTube channel is a raging success. Anyways, I'm thankful for every one of you that has watched this video, that has shown me support in any way. Thank you so much. I hope you're happy and well, and I will post another video in 2 weeks. Bye.